This new moon in Capricorn shows a very forceful, aggressive, ambitious new beginning that probably involves having something really important to say and then acting upon it. So if you're excited to get into what exactly we can expect from this new moon in Capricorn on January 18th, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I make videos on astrology and I have private readings. So if you're new or maybe you have not gotten a reading from me yet, I would love to give you a reading for 2026. So you can click on the links below and I have both live and pre-recorded readings. I always recommend the live ones because you can ask me questions directly, but sometimes the pre-recorded ones are easier to schedule and also cheaper. So we're first going to get into what this new moon means and what you should expect collectively as an energy. And then I will break down exactly how this is showing up in your chart based on your specific rising sign. So like I mentioned, this is a new moon and it's happening on January 18th, 2026 at 11:53 a.m. Pacific time. So during the daytime in basically the US and nighttime in other parts of the world. And a new moon is always the start of something and the beginning of a cycle. And Capricorn is cardinal earth, meaning that it is the beginning of a season. So there is a leadership quality, which kind of emphasizes the new moon side. And it's also an earth sign. And the stereotype fits that earth signs generally are concerned with practicality and pragmatism. So there's a degree of this being a very logical, methodical, realistic new moon. This is not like, I mean, of course you can vision board or do whatever the fuck like manifesting you do, but like this is much more like let me make a call and start a plan, not let the universe show me something generally for this new moon. And this is happening with the sun and the moon at 28 degrees of Capricorn. Now, this part of Capricorn is the third decan of Capricorn. So all of Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is a planet of structure and responsibility and maturity. So there's kind of this somber, stoic energy to all of Capricorn. But this third of Capricorn has the sun's influence in it as the third decan, which adds a little bit of like power or ambition or a little more charisma. So there's a little bit of a sense of ego or a sense of wanting to be seen associated with what we're trying to accomplish. And this is also associated with the Four of Pentacles tarot card. So this decan and this like part of the sky is associated with power and looking back on something that we have built and being proud of ourselves. So it's very likely that you have accomplished something and you are aware of that and proud, and you want to keep going or you want to build something more that will continue to like feed your ego or take something off your bucket list or lead to material consequences and like material manifestation of things. So there is kind of a very worldly, tangible quality to what this new moon encompasses. Now, this is pretty tightly conjunct Mercury and Mars at 26 degrees of Capricorn. So Mercury conjunct a new moon is going to show communication or verbal kind of writing and speaking about something, being a part of it. And Mars is generally going to show challenge or ambition or conflict and working hard at something. Now, ordinarily, I would not at all want Mars near or in any aspect to a new moon. Like, I just, as a day chart myself, I don't like Mars. We don't get along. It always sucks when it does anything in my chart. But Mars is exalted in Capricorn, meaning that it is in the best possible sign that it can be in order to be notably high functioning and very, apparently impressive. So when a planet is exalted, even if it's a challenging planet, so like Mars or Saturn, when Mars is exalted, it tends to show that we are overcoming or willingly engaging in challenge in a way that is impressive. So I don't hate that this is conjunct Mercury and Mars. It shows hard work and something with gravity that you were excited to say or do or like work really hard on. There's also a close trine to Uranus and Taurus, which shows a novelty or like a lightning idea spark with this that feels like something you are genuinely interested in and genuinely excited to be like working on. And there's a novelty, like I mentioned. Now, there's also a sextile to Saturn and Neptune and Pisces closely. I rarely talk about sextiles because they're positive, but like a little bit of good, who gives a fuck? But they're pretty close, and sextiles do show opportunity or the chance at something. So Saturn and Neptune provide grounding and also spiritual inspiration with this. And there's a 10-degree pretty wide opposition to Jupiter in Cancer. And even though it's an opposition, if Jupiter is involved, this is positive. It's fairly loose though, so I'm not viewing this as like the prevailing aspect, but it is really nice for Jupiter to be opposite this new moon, which shows abundance, optimism, and positivity in our beliefs and like good luck and help coming our way, opposite from us. Like we are getting assistance, we are getting help. There is something on the way to like help us or save the day essentially, which is very, very positive and, very uplifting with this. So there is an aggression and an assertive and quite a gutsy quality to what we're doing. But I don't hate this new moon. I think that there's a really big chance here to speak up about or work hard towards something that is practically very useful and a tangible goal in your life. So if you already have any thoughts or anything that you are thinking about this new moon, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And now let's get into what to expect for each rising sign for where this is going to show up in your life. So if you are a Capricorn rising like me, this is in our first house of self. So this is about our identity, our appearance, and something we're starting directly about either what we look like, what we act like, what our vibe is. So expect either an aesthetic or a very personal identity-based new beginning here. If you are an Aquarius rising, this is in your 12th house, which is going to be about mental health or mental difficulties or spirituality. So you could be starting something for mental health or spiritual reasons to overcome or work on something that is a notable challenge, but that you're motivated to overcome. If you are a Pisces rising, this is in your 11th house, which is about network and community. So you could be wanting to or starting to join a group of people that you are aligned with, or working hard to like be a member of something that you know is going to take a lot of work or effort, but feels worth it. If you're an Aries rising, this is in your 10th house of career, so you could be starting a new job or applying to a new kind of career that is a big jump, but very motivating. If you are a Taurus rising, this is in your 9th house of long distance travel or higher education, so you might be either starting to go after like a new form of study or a new degree and like enrolling in something in school that is really ambitious, or you could be traveling somewhere or moving to a different country, and there's some effort, but also a good reason for that. If you're a Gemini rising, this is in your 8th house of shared investments and joint finances and assets. So this could be that you're either starting a new investment, like you're putting money into something, or that you are joining with another party, like a marriage or a business partner, and you are starting a joint venture together. If you are a Cancer rising, this is in your 7th house of committed serious relationships. So this could really show a new serious relationship for you, likely from someone that you're either already dating or have a romantic interest in, and it becomes committed or serious. If it's not romantic for you, this is more likely to be something like a business merger or contract or important best friend dynamic. If you are a Leo rising, this is in your 6th house, which is physical health and wellness or coworkers. So a lot of people, you are probably going to be starting something new for your health and wellness, like a diet, fitness, exercise, or treatment plan, or you could be starting a new project with people that work for you. If you are a Virgo rising, this is in your 5th house of dating and creativity. So you are likely to either run into someone and like them and start dating them, like it's a romantic new beginning but not serious yet, or you could be starting a new creative project that you are artistically starting and inspired to do. If you are a Libra rising, this is in your 4th house of home or family, so you could be moving somewhere new and this is a new beginning of where you live, or it could be a new beginning with your family for a new chapter with that. If you're a Scorpio rising, this is in your 3rd house of communication and day-to-day productivity and learning. So you could be doing something like starting to learn something new on a day-to-day basis, or starting something new with content or writing that you will work on regularly. And for Sagittarius risings, this is in your 2nd house of money and income. So you're probably making money in a new way, or you have a new business idea that you are going to start building for profit. So let me know your thoughts down below and how you are feeling for this new moon in Capricorn. And if you have any questions, also let me know down below as well. Any video ideas, I also always am open to hearing that. So I hope that you have a good new moon. I hope that things come about that you want under this. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.